This family needs to set discipline and rules. So on my first day of teaching, I'm about to lay these down.
The first one says no yelling or shouting. There's no need to raise your voice or yell because it can be very upsetting. Every household rule that gets broken, there's a consequence for that. And if they refuse to listen and they carry on, then I want you to put them in that dining room, which is now going to be called the reflection room. The reflection room is a place where the girls can think about what they've done and why they're in there. If I behave like this is where I end up. That is setting firm boundaries.
Last but not least, I brought out the princess chart for the family.
Now, this chart is princesses' castles, and I've got these special ones.
What are they, little princesses?
They are princesses, but you know what? It's Princess Gabby. Yes, oh my word, it's Princess Gabby. It's Princess Gabby.
Wow.
When you show Mummy and Daddy that you behave yourself, you're going to jump up onto the pathway, okay? Until you reach the doors of the castle. Because when you reach the doors of the castle, you get to do something that you want to do.
It's sissy stuff, that means it's baby.
Come and talk to me if you've got something to say. Because I'm not going to talk to you across the kitchen, Meghann.
Meghann had decided that she was too grown up for the princess chart and called it sissy. No. She wasn't having none of it.
No. Right.
Down. Meghann pulled the crown off.
Meghann.
Well, I think it's sissy stuff. Will that help?
Meghann.
Princess reward chart was absolutely beautiful, but Meghann didn't like it because it represented change. She didn't want to be involved.
If you don't get it out of the bin, you're going to be in there.
Me too.
Go on then, in you go.
Meghann usually gets away with this kind of behaviour, but this time I told Paul to give her a warning. And when she didn't listen, she ended up in the reflection room.
When you go into the room after a time, explain why you put her in there, okay?
Yep.
And say to her you want an apology for that behaviour. And if she delivers a sorry that's angry, sorry, and she's really rude, say to her, no, that's not good enough. I want an apology properly, which is sorry. If she doesn't, then she stays in there.
Okay.
Okay?
Certainly someone like Meghann is to get an apology so she understands why. Because you, when you get the apology, you say to them, you understand why you're in a reflection room. The behaviour you're showing is really unacceptable and I want an apology.
Sorry.
I want a heartfelt sorry, not just a sorry.
How will Meghann know how to give you a heartfelt sorry unless you have to show her? Say to her, look at me and say I'm sorry.
Look at me.
So that she knows, otherwise she won't know.
You need to look at me and say I'm sorry, properly, as if you mean it.
But I need it because I don't sell!
Meghann, no.
No, Paul.
No, we don't hit.
Yes, I do!
Paul,
Come on.
just
She's not a member of the household, so I can do it!
Follow through.
Meghann, start with your proper apology to me and then we can go and get your glass of water, we can get the picture out of the bin and then we can start again.
I don't want the picture because it's sissy stuff!
Right,
Wait a minute, that's led into engaging in conversation. I want an apology for that behaviour. She's either going to say she's sorry or she's not. What was that, Paul, that she said?
I don't know.
She doesn't know, then she can sit in the reflection room and think about that next time. Okay? It's alright, it's okay, it's angry. This is Meghann angry. Look. Angry. Look. This is Meghann angry. But she needs to know boundaries.
She was very aggressive towards Joe. I didn't expect that. But then things are changing big time in our house, so and that's very hard for an 8 or 9 year old to come to terms with.
My friend thinks you're and so do I.
She's learning and she knows that she can't get away with that unacceptable behaviour anymore, that there's going to be a consequence.
She's going to be in there all night, isn't she?
When Meghan's next 9 minutes were up, Paul went in again to get his apology.
Meghann, I want an apology said nicely now, and I want you to look at me when you say it.
I would say don't shake it!
Meghann, calm down, please. Calm down. Calm down and listen to Daddy, darling. Calm down and listen to Daddy.
Not unless you get lost!
Don't shout. I know you're angry. I know you're angry, but listen to Daddy. Listen to Daddy.
I'm gonna sit down.
Listen to Daddy.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, not you. Now get lost!
Listen to Daddy. I'm here with Daddy.
No, you're not.
Do
You
you know
weren't
why?
here to begin
You
with.
know why I'm here with Daddy? Because I'm helping all of you. Because
You're
I
not
care.
really helping. You won't really whip.
Sit down. Look at me now. Look at me, or we're going to be back where we started, aren't we? Look at me and say sorry properly.
She can be incredibly rude. She can be very aggressive. And unfortunately, I've took the brunt of Meghann's temper. But because it was the first time I was teaching that with Paul and with Denise, I felt it strongly that I should just ignore it. Throughout this course, if she does decide to hit me or bite me, I will be placing her in that room myself. Where's Mummy? What's up?
Well, to see her behave like that with you. I mean, I'm a mum, and if she does that, it's not acceptable, but I'm a mum, but to her to do that to you, it's just awful.
But why do you think she's doing that to me?
Because she's so angry, I suppose.
But why do you think she's angry?
Because we're trying to get control from her.
Not from her. We're trying to lay boundaries. And she sees, she's right. She sees I've come in and I've got household rules in your home. And she's like, hold on a minute, I had free reign. I could do exactly what I want when I wanted, and now I'm angry. And this is the impact of her anger. To scratch and to bruise. The answer is to stay in control as the adult, to be calm, because if you lose it, then you've got really two kids. There's nothing going to be gained from two people that explode. Nothing. So one of you has to stay in control and calm, and that is the adult.
It had almost been an hour that Meghann had been in the reflection room and Paul was still waiting for an apology.
Right, need you to look at me first. I want an apology.
Sorry.
I'll be a little bit louder, please. Didn't quite catch it. I'm going a bit deaf. Come on.
You're not deaf.
Come on.
Sorry.
Just cuddle.
It took a while to get Meghann's apology, but I'm really proud of Paul. He stuck with it and he persevered.
It's very difficult because you're often treading on eggshells around Meghann in case she's triggered. You don't know what the trigger might be, but there's always the worry that there may be a trigger.
She pinched Gabriella.
I didn't pinch her.
Going
I
into
hit her.
reflection room, well, regardless.
Denise found courage and she sent Meghann straight into the reflection room. This was a major step for Denise because normally she avoids disciplining Meghann.
Be positive, okay?
Meghann, I want an apology. If you don't give me one, you're going to have to stay in.
See, I said it.
Come here, do you mean it?
I suddenly felt in control, which was an amazing place to be. I hadn't ever been in control of my children, and I had just disciplined her, and I'd done it properly. And it felt good. It felt really good.